Look closely. No hand action, no acceleration. This is level 1. Level 2. No wrist, but faster push. A slightly quicker downward motion. Adds a bit of spin. Level 3. Using wrist brushing. Watch the brushing motion. It becomes slower and floaty. This type is slow and floats. That's level 3. When we are pushing the ball, first, you can divide it into 4 ways to win points. Let's just talk about the backhand, because the forehand rarely pushes. The first method. During the pushing rally, you suddenly add force. A sudden acceleration. I'll teach you how to create variation in pushing rallies. A faster and more accelerated push. It's not about taking the ball earlier. This is easy to make mistakes. Both are pushed at the peak. Accelerated push and normal push. Accelerated push. The acceleration happens at the moment you brush. It's not accelerating by rushing the timing. Rushing the timing is very easy to miss. So when can you take the ball early? Right after you've accelerated. The ball he pushes back, because you added spin, returns with lower quality. He may even have to lift it passively. He's also afraid of making mistakes, so it becomes easier for you to take early. The second point is variation in placement. For example, if you normally push here, your next push can go to the middle. Or you can push to the wide angle. Or you can suddenly push short. This short ball doesn't need to be double bounce. If your normal push is long to the baseline and you push slightly shorter, he still has to step in, or at least move a bit. That reduces the quality of his ball. Then we can attack. You must have a prediction in mind. When you create variation, be ready to seize the chance. It's rare to finally get a weaker ball from your opponent, and then you just push it back. You give the chance away. So once you move him, whether to the wide angle, or to the middle, or suddenly with a not too long ball, even a half long ball, the next ball he pushes back, you must be ready to attack, whether forehand or backhand. If you don't have the intention or skill to attack, then just push normally, because your variation will also cause your own mistakes. The third method. The no-spin push. I don't know if you try this. No spin is called weak backspin. When you push a few balls, look at the first one. That one had extra spin. Now the second ball. Can you see the difference? The first had more spin. The second. Can you see the difference? The second ball is a touch shot. If you watch your opponent carefully, some movements are very subtle. The first one was like this. There was a wrist and finger acceleration. The second one. No wrist at all. Just using the forearm to push. Look closely. No hand action, no acceleration. This is level 1. Level 2. No wrist, but faster push. A slightly quicker downward motion. Adds a bit of spin. Level 3. Using wrist brushing. Watch the brushing motion. It becomes slower and floaty. This type is slow and floats. That's level 3. Level 4. With wrist. And with acceleration. For example, it looks like this. See, look, the wrist is actually doing this. Yeah, but he does it very fast. Hard to loop. You need to read what kind of push motion your opponent gives you. If he uses his wrist, and the forward motion is a bit faster, that's the second level. If he uses wrist, but the ball speed is slow, it should have more spin than the previous one. If he uses wrist, plus speed, then the ball is really spinning. So you can judge spin intensity by watching his motion. If the ball looks like this, then you'll definitely hit long. right? If he pushes like this into the net, so during push rallies, you can also use this to add variation. For example, I push normally and add more spin on the third stroke. Once he lifts it a bit, you loop. Or during the rally, suddenly you stop using wrist and speed. He pushes a slightly higher ball. You attack right away. You can even push a no-spin ball. Half high. See, the moment you touch it, it feels like this. Remember, even if he pushes hard, since you sent a no-spin ball, his return won't be that spinny, so just loop it normally. This is the third point about pushing. The fourth point is something I use a lot, but it requires some skill level. During push rallies, you create rhythm changes. But rhythm changes can also cause errors. The first rhythm is at the peak. The second is rising phase. The third is early falling phase. The fourth is rising again. You can use rhythm to take initiative. Normally you push at the peak. If you push like this, both of you can push 10 balls without mistakes, easily. You can take it on the rise, or early fall. Then he'll make mistakes more easily. During early fall you can imitate a chop. Push a bit slower. Then his rhythm gets slightly disrupted, and the return gives you a better chance. Once you change the push rhythm suddenly, the next ball is a good chance to attack. Look, first, you can add spin and speed to your push. Second, you can move him around and force a loop. Third, you can push no spin to create an attacking chance. Fourth, you can vary rhythm fast or slow. Make him uncomfortable, and the return gives you a better opening. You need to find chances to loop for yourself. If you push like this and try to loop straight away, it's difficult. So you need to create opportunities. For example, move him a bit. Then the ball becomes easy to loop, right? Or when the ball comes, push fast and attack directly. That gives you many more chances. But think ahead. After you change, he pushes back, and you push again. Then the opportunity goes to him. For example, push a few. You change rhythm like this. He pushes back, the chance is there, but you push again. Then the chance is gone. This rhythm change is not enough to make him miss directly, but enough to create an attacking opportunity. So once you vary one ball, be decisive on the next. Change, then attack. Always seize the chances you create. Don't expect to win by pushing alone.